Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another video lesson. In this lesson, we will study types of pronouns. But before studying the types of pronouns, we need to know why do we use pronouns. In fact, we use them to replace the nouns. They make our writing and speech smoother and clearer. The use of pronouns help us to avoid repetition of nouns. For example, instead of saying Ali went to the store, Ali bought some milk, and then Ali came back home, we can say that Ali went to the store. He bought some milk and then he came back home. So this shows a flow in the speech or either in the writing. So it's quite helpful and it makes our task easier. So this was just a short introduction of using pronouns. Let's study some types of pronouns. First of all, we will discuss personal pronouns. They are the types of pronouns which are most commonly used in every language. Personal pronoun stands for the persons. We can divide them in three categories: first person, second person, and third person. First person is the speaker, second person is the listener, and third person is for the person we talk about. Let's understand it through examples. He kicked the ball. Here he is third person pronoun. I rode the bus to the town. It's about the speaker. It's the first person pronoun. She is a writer. She is third person pronoun. The dog they had was brown. They, again third person pronoun. Are you coming to my house on Saturday? It's about the listener. So you is the second person pronoun. So personal pronouns are the fundamental pronouns in any language. They are very commonly used and they make our task easier. Instead of repeating the nouns, instead of repeating the names, we use personal pronouns. Now let's move to the next type of pronoun, that is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns, they are meant to show ownership. They help us to show our belongings. Let's understand it through examples. My car is green. I have highlighted the word my. It shows possession. Whose car? My car. It belongs to me. I own this car. It's my belonging. So I can say this is a possessive pronoun. The yellow car is also mine. Here, mine. Again, mine shows that it belongs to me. It's my possession. I'm the owner of this car. The next word, her. Her, again, it shows possession. Her cat. Whose cat? Her cat. Her cat caught a mouse. So in this sentence, her is possessive pronoun. It shows that cat belongs to her. She's the owner of that cat. Next example, the smallest cat was hers. Again, the smallest cat belongs to hers. She's the owner of smallest cat. So all these pronouns which we have mentioned or which we have gone through are the possessive pronouns because they show ownership. They show the possession. These are the belongings of these persons. I love your restaurant. Here, the word your shows that the restaurant belongs to you. This restaurant is yours. So I love your. Here, your is possessive pronoun. I didn't know that restaurant was yours. In this sentence, again, yours shows that possession, that I had no idea that this restaurant belonged to you, or you were the owner of this restaurant. So this word yours is possessive pronoun because it shows the possession. We have reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are the pronouns that refer back to the subject of the sentence. There is a trick to remind them. When we add self or selves to the personal pronouns, on the end of the personal pronouns, they become the reflexive pronouns. For example, ourselves, myself, himself, yourself. So these are the tricks to memorize them or to remember them. So we can say the real purpose of using them is to reflect back to the subject. Let's understand through examples. We completed a job ourselves. Here ourselves refer back to the pronoun we. Next example, I am learning more about myself. In this example, myself refers back to the pronoun I. Next, he can bake a cake by himself. In this sentence, himself refers back to the subject he. Or I can add one more example. I watched my video myself. Here again, myself refers back to the pronoun I. Next, we have interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used when we are asking questions. We might remember them as W's. What, who, whom, which. We can ask many questions by putting the interrogative pronouns in the beginning of the sentence. What is your name? Who is coming with us? What is the topic of your video lesson? What would be your next video? So these type of sentences can be made, questions can be made by using interrogative pronouns. Next we have indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are the pronouns in which the subject may or may not be identifiable to the reader or the listener. We can also say when we talk about the unspecified nouns, when we don't know who the subjects are. For example, all participants got a reward. In this sentence, the word all is indefinite pronoun. We might not know the names of all the participants. The next example is very interesting sentence because here we have used three indefinite pronouns together. Somebody told everybody about how nobody show up for the event. Here, somebody, everybody, nobody, these are the best examples of indefinite pronouns because we are not sure about the people we are talking about. We are not sure about the subjects. So we used indefinite pronouns. I can say someone liked my video. Someone subscribed my video. So someone, everyone, no one, these are the examples of indefinite pronouns. Now let's move to another type, relative pronouns. Relative pronouns in fact connect. They join the clauses. Relative pronouns are used to introduce a relative clause or an adjective clause. Let's look at the examples. There is the package that I ordered. Here in this sentence, that is relative pronoun because it's going to introduce a relative clause or an adjective clause. Because here, that I ordered is the clause that tell us something about the noun package. That I ordered, which thing I ordered? I ordered the package. Package is a noun. So I can say a relative pronoun introduces a relative clause, or we can also say it introduces an adjective clause. Now let's look at the next example. He is the person who fixed our TV. He is the person who. In this sentence, who is relative pronoun because it's telling about the person who fixed our TV. So next example, the book which was a grammar textbook taught us about pronouns. Again, which. The word which is a relative pronoun because it's telling us which book. It's giving more information about the word book, about the noun book. Which book? It was a grammar textbook. So it's giving an extra information about the book. So relative pronoun help us to join the clauses or they give more information about nouns. This is why we can say a relative pronoun introduces an adjective clause. I can say this video, which is based on grammar, will help you to understand about pronouns. So this video that is based on grammar. So here I have used a relative pronoun that.